Period 3 just about to begin. Shots are 21-15 in favor of the Ducks through 2, and they have the 3-2 lead. Mitchell going to race this one down. He's going to get there first. He's going to the middle. Got one swatted away by Romson. Donaher clears this one up through everybody. Bannister has it. We had sort of a low-scoring second period. The only goal by Luke Taylor on a steal and going all the way. Now Revere the other way. That's the first shot and first save. Things are going to get interesting if the score stays this way. Remember, in the last minute, a one-goal game has stop clock rules. Hopefully Suds is going to remember that. Suds chants in both refereeing and timekeeping duties. As we get ready for this one. This drop goes behind the net. It is Jurgen pulling it out. Remember, icing is not a penalty yet because it is a one-goal game. But inside, Andrew Franson trying to find Joe Revere, can't quite do it. Now Revere up to the top, gives it back. That shot is wide. James Mitchell now cutting around the bat. This one gets stuck in the rebounder, it looked like. Took a funny hop, stepped in for the Snake Eyes. Now it's out. And they're going to have all day to clear this one, and that allows Brooks to find Taylor. He'll shoot. That's saved by Romson. I'm surprised that was on target.
I'm not. Like I said earlier, Luke Taylor not afraid to take that shot from anywhere on the ice.
No, a lot of people aren't afraid to take shots. Not very many people can find the target from there. That's the difference. This one gets away from everybody. So the Snake Eyes now have the advantage. They're going to be in the zone down 1. Shots one apiece in this period. This is the 4-5 game in the Pro Division, and they're playing like it. Remember, the Puck Buddies is the 1-seed are already through. The 3-seed All Blacks are already through, and later today it'll be the 7-seed 5-Minute Main Seeds, the 2-seed Funkmaster Redux. There's the drop. Bannister up the side. And gets away. Will try clear again, does so this time. Kiernan will fire it in. That's saved by Sampson. Down the back. This one cleared long. Kiernan got a piece of it, so this cannot be icing under any circumstances. Not that it matters, it's going too slowly anyway. This one played up, looking. Up to Rajanti. Guarded by Bannister. Keeps it in, that's a shot to save. That's 3-1 already to the Snake Eyes. Up the side, Bannister has it taken away by Brooks. That is touched by Mitchell, gets it around the defender. One-on-one with Rock.
And there's a goal!
James Mitchell gets it up to 4-2. That's going to be big. Now remember that the multi-goal rule comes into effect here in the third period. James Mitchell from Josh Brooks on that play makes it 4-2, but the big deal here is now, yes, if the Ducks ice the ball, they will be called for a delay of game penalty because they are multiple goals up.
Yep, the Ducks defensemen letting their teammates know not to ice it.
Yeah, warnings are going up all over the place. Shots 3.
Oh, hard.
Something.
And yeah, he's going to call it. That's going to be
no, he's not calling it. His throw went back down. I think he was overruled. Bannister up the side now. Obviously none the worse for wear from that hit. Kiernan keeps it in, but it's stolen away by Brooks. Now Donaher stops the attack the other way. Wait for everyone to get on. Shot saved. Shots are 4-2 now in favor of the Snake Eyes. It's not doing much good though. They're down 4-2 in goals.
Somebody must have scored a goal in soccer because they're cheering over there.
Yep. It will be Mitchell and Arteaga to take this face off. There's the drop. This one played back. Snake Eyes have it. And Sean Sampson again trying to fall on it. Finally gets the whistle. Shots now 5-2 in this period. The Snake Eyes know that they're in trouble. They're starting to turn it on, but if the Ducks can counterattack, then things could get ugly in a hurry. That shot is blocked. Mitchell wants to throw a good angle, prevents anything from being close to icing. Donaher plays back in. Jurgen taps this one forward. Diagonal pass to Brooks, you know. Puts it in. There's a shot. That's saved. Back the other way now. Bonnet. Will we bring this out of the zone? Looking for Arteaga. But it'll be Tracy Bannister there first. One gets away. No chance of icing there. Donaher always had that one. Now Gill. Plays it forward. Oh, they're not going to say it was offside. It sure looked that way to me. In the corner. Mitchell looking up. Brooks nearly the steal.
Mishandled puck, nearly giving it up to one of the Ducks players, but
exactly. Now Bonnet.
Snake Eyes able to recover, and they're going to push it to the offensive zone.
That is a bit of a challenge by Mitchell. I could have seen a slash call if they had a good view of it, which they did not, to be fair. Now Gill the other way, has a chance on Rumps. Goes forehand, it is saved.
Good shot on net.
Yeah,
John Rumps in the right position as he normally is.
You're going to need more than that to beat him in a game like this. Shots are 5-3 in favor of the Snake Eyes right now. I'm just used to the Ducks having more shots. They've had them basically the entire game. So the fact the Snake Eyes leading shots is a little unusual.
Well, they know they're down by 2 goals right now, and they're playing like they want it.
That's true. They are providing extra effort. And this one gets away. And now Hodge leading a little way. Taylor jumps back on side. He is legal. But Donaher takes away from Melissa Hodge. Now Gill over to Luke Taylor. Makes the move around Farnan. He's got a chance with Rumps. Plays off to Gill. There's a shot. That's Hodge to follow. Nothing. Or Renee Gill wants that goal. You can tell she's had a couple of good ones. This one finally cleared up the other way. Shots now 5-4. Starting to even out a little. Jurgen has this one knocked away. In the corner now. Nope, not quite to the corner. Getting there though. This one played up. Rajanti tries to get it. Can't do so. Hodge has it. Okay, wait, but it's Farnan with it. Now Joe Revere looking to get around Melissa Hodge. Does so. That Rajanti fires. I guess he thought Honey Jurgen was a teammate with his peripheral vision, but not quite. Now, that one gets away. No, it's not icing. Luke Taylor there first to prevent the icing call and the power play that would come with it. Now Jurgen is shot. That forces a save. And there you see the benefits of the hybrid icing for a team that has speed like the Ducks. Renee Gill, by all rights, should have been called for icing on that play, but it was the speed of Luke Taylor catching up to the ball, being ahead, that convinced the referees to wave the icing off.
Yep, absolutely. Hybrid icing rule. That's a perfect example of it right there. I know it's confusing with a lot of players, but there are advantages to it if you can get the speed.
Right, exactly. Now Taylor, that shot from way away.
That's going to be icing.
And he's going to have to go off.
Yeah, that's going to be a third period icing penalty.
That shot on goal was nowhere near the target. The shot's 5 apiece. That's Luke's second foul of the day.
Not a bad idea by Luke. He's normally on target, but they're just wide of the net, and referees able to call the icing net. And of course, not only do you take a penalty in that situation, but because it's icing, the face-off happens into your zone. So
exactly,
kind of a 1-2 punch there.
Now they get the extra player off. And there's the drop. Snake Eyes with their second power play. The first one was a double. They couldn't get much off it until a shot about 3 seconds afterwards, which got in. Now Rajanti looking for a beer, gets away. Brooks all alone. Now he could ice it, but instead he's going to go coast to coast. I'm sorry, that's Mitchell, not Brooks. Here's Brooks, though. Fires to Mitchell.
Oh, good stop by John Rumps there.
And the Snake Eyes need to wake up and don't give up a short-handed goal. We saw this a lot in the other games, too. The short-handed teams seem to have momentum.
The Ducks continuing to be aggressive on the penalty kill as they were on the 5-on-3.
Yeah, but at this, it's a little more understandable.
Right.
Because they know that the Snake Eyes need to gamble. There's a shot. Goes just wide. He had the goalie beat. Shots are 6-5 Ducks in this period. Finally, Ducks have more shots. Power play goal. It's 4-3.
And
we've got a whole new ball game now. Andrew Franson with his second of the game.
Wraparound chance. Just gets past the goaltender. Doesn't get in on the wraparound, but goes through the crease, and a Snake Eyes player there to pick it up and tap it in.
And there you go. It is 4-3 now. We got 5.5 to go. With the shot 6 apiece. This is where things are going to get interesting, folks, because now the Ducks are going to have to try and get that extra goal. Do you defend? Do you attack? When do you start thinking defending all the way?
I think now, 5 minutes left in the game, Ducks got to be careful here not to give up another goal.
Yeah, they can't afford to give the equalizer, but it may be too soon to be thinking only defense. Revere chases this one in the corner.
In a playoff game, I think you got to be more safe than sorry.
Oh, Kiernan on the doorstep just had it bounce off her foot, and Sampson is able to cover. No shot there, unfortunately, because if she had just been able to play it just right, we'd be talking about a tie game. But that pass was not at the best of angles in her defense. There's the drop. One is won by the Ducks. It's going to be Bannister clearing this one up. No, it's tipped on the way by Taylor. He slows it down just enough to start the break. And, we're going to have
goaltender interference.
Yeah, that's got to be. Everybody run over at this point.
And, it's going to be against the Ducks.
The extra attacker is on, and will be until they finally get the ball stopped there.
And it's touched up by Renee.
You can see the goal down there. That's kind of an easy call if that happened.
Yep, absolutely. That's the second goaltender interference today in the DCHL. Chris Thorpe earlier in one of the X Division games falling on Jenna.
And that is
getting called for goaltender interference now.
Now the third power play for the Snake Eyes. They're 1 for 2, and Luke's been involved in all 3 penalties and all three causes. He's a great player, but he's got to learn to stay on the floor more.
Yeah, well, he does have a goal here, if not more than that. So he's doing something right, but
both
definitely the good being offset by the bad.
Shots remain 6-6 at this point. Burnett fires, almost. Can't quite clear it. Franzen now to try. Back to Bennett. He'll shoot. That's over the bar. Bannister can't clear. Kiernan's shot is wide of the near post.
You don't want to give him that shot again. He was high both times. I have a feeling the next time he gets that shot, he's going to hit it in.
Now there's a big tie up along the boards. Ducks doing everything possible to kill this penalty. It is taken away. That shot is wide again. They can't hit the target early on. Now Bennett sends this one behind to Arteaga. He's going to try. Tries to get through Bannister. Bannister doing a good job slowing it down. Bennett. That one's cleared by Jurgen. Now,
still in though. Snake Eyes still have it in.
Anything. Mitchell has it. Is he going to clear it? Finally cleared down to the other end. They couldn't get a shot on goal, but they sure had a lot of chances. There's still time. Up to Franzen. He's going to look. In the middle, nobody there. Brooks has it. He'll clear it. Even clear. Romps will play this one up. Franzen, he's looking. He's got help. Up to Bennett. Bennett will launch this one. That's a save. Shot 7-6 Snake Eyes. Time is running out on their power play. Everybody charging in.
Timeout at 2:05 by the Snake Eyes.
And the Snake Eyes call time. These last 2 minutes are going to be critical. Now the question becomes, when do you pull John Romps? When do you go 6-on-5 permanently? I got to think with about 90 seconds left, you're thinking about it. But then again, these are the Ducks. They can shoot from anywhere. They are a fast team. If they have a chance, they are going to get the counterattack. They get the empty netter. So the question isn't just when do you pull him, it's when can you pull him? Because you got the feeling that they're gonna keep John in as long as possible. The Ducks are
very situation dependent. Ducks have fast players, and you don't want your defenseman to get beat and have an empty net. So it's gonna be very interesting to see when the Snake Eyes pull John Romps here. But everybody getting on the same page. I mentioned earlier, communication will be key for the Snake Eyes, and certainly they need to get it right here.
25 seconds remain on the penalty to Luke Taylor. So he's not going to be out to kill the rest of us. It's going to be Gill, Jurgen, Bannister, and Brooks killing it. And this is a big deal here. 2:05 left. It's a 1-goal game. And the face-off is won by the Snake Eyes. Big shot by Donaher. Up the side, and Sampson has to fall on it. Gill got a piece of it to slow it down, and that allowed Sampson to fall on it, make the save. Shots 8-6 now. Time running out of the penalty. This one won again by the Snake Eyes, but it leaves the zone. Bennett falling his way down there. Gets there first. Now Taylor out of the box. He's on the floor. Rajanti a shot. That's saved by Sampson. It's going to be Taylor now. Fresh. He looks. Has Brooks. Brooks all alone. Brooks to seal it. Saved
Good stop, and it's on him.
Oh, wow. John Romps This may have just saved the Snake Eyes season right there.
And minute 20 on the clock right now. I think the Snake Eyes are wanting to pull the goalie at a minute left in the game.
If they can do it, I mean, but then again, remember, in this game, since it is a one-goal game, every stoppage under a period kills the clock. That gives extra time for the Snake Eyes to come back. Now Gill, this one kicked out by Rizonki. Again, now Revere has it, taken away by Bannister. Taylor, up the sideline. That can't be icing, he's across the line. We're under a minute. Donaher now, looking, pass to the middle. Off the stick. It's the other way. He's got a chance. They just can't get Robbs out of the crease.
You mentioned it's a running clock. I think there might actually be 10 more seconds left on the clock due to that face-off there.
All right, we'll see. Donaher now. This one is stuffed. Behind the back. Gill has it. Finally, we got an empty net. Bennett now. Up the sideline. Jorgen trying to get there. Rajaji putting the pressure on. We got 23 seconds left. Up the side it goes. Brooks can't quite clear it. Taylor going to try. This one's kept in by Farnan. Revere has it. He'll fire. Saved by Sampson.
Huge save by Sean Sampson, just getting his leg pad out enough.
Now, Bannister putting as much time as she can. We're under 10 seconds. Last chance to the middle. This one knocked away.
And that's going to do it, folks.
Puts it in the corner, and the Ducks have beaten the Snake Eyes 4-3.
Very thrilling end to the game. This is about what you expect from these two teams, very evenly matched, and Ducks on top 4-3. So they certainly
7 Snake Eyes in that last period.
They certainly gave Snake Eyes plenty of chances with the penalties they took, but they are able to prevail in the end.
All right, folks, we're going to head downstairs. We're going to talk to the player of the game, probably James, after this is done. Hopefully I can recover from this. It's been a long day. My voice is almost gone. Jason, thanks for sticking with me through these games.
No problem. Thanks for the excellent play-by-play, Andy. And we will see you all next week. Or no, not next week, because it is Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be back in 2 weeks, but we'll be back in a few seconds with a player of the game interview after this.
Yep.